First appearances can sometimes be deceiving. This Harley Benton Strat, on first glance, it looks quite nice. But what do we get when we dig a bit deeper? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karjalainen, and it's good to have you along. Today we're taking a look at a €169 Harley Benton Strat. I need to get my phone for this. This is the Harley Benton ST-62 CCMN Charcoal Frost. There's no way I'm remembering all of that. So, it looks good, at least at first. And especially for €169, I think this looks very nice. So, it has a basswood body, bolt-on maple neck, maple fretboard, and 22 frets Roswell STA Alnico 5 single coils, 3 of them, 5-way switch, synchronized tremolo, Cluson style machine heads, neck profile C, and so on. And I took it out of the package and I let it sit a while because you never know, you might get fret sprouts. And boy did this guitar have fret sprouts. It was terrible. So I filed down the frets and now it's quite nice. The problem is that when you look a bit closer, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'll try to take a few pictures of this and show you problems with the finish. There's something weird going on in the finish here. I don't know if there's been a branch in the wood or something, but the paint job looks mostly quite nice. Apart from that, the neck looks pretty decent. Except that there are a couple of marks around the 12th fret, but €169, so that's no biggie. Doesn't do anything to playability, and it's on the underside of the neck, so you won't notice when you play. Also, the neck became all wonky, so I had to adjust the truss rod quite a bit. But now it's in tune, and no fret sprout anymore. But be warned, this guitar had a lot of fret sprouts. But still, how does it sound? Let's connect it and try. Right, so when you sit down and you put your hand, or at least if you're the kind of player that I am, you put your hand over here on the bridge, you instantly feel that these little screws are sticking out and they feel a bit sharp and it feels a bit uncomfortable. So, not impressed so far. There's also a bit of a ding that I can barely see, but I can feel it on the back of the neck. So, but let's see if it works. It has a volume pot. Works. Okay, so all the pickups work. Let's see the configuration tone. Yeah, that's for that one and this one. Okay, let's see what kind of sounds it produces. Start with the bridge. There's a bit of that single coil buzz going, and the amp is making a bit of noise as well. for some clean tones it sounds like a Strat. Pickups, if I were to keep this, I would upgrade the pickups, but it sounds okay, yeah, no problem. Let's add a bit of overdrive. Okay, so what does it feel like? It feels really heavy to play. I don't know why. It comes shipped with 9 through 42 strings according to the website, and but it feels like heavier strings. I mean, they don't feel thicker, but it just feels really heavy to play. There are definitely some positives and some negatives here, because it's not entirely doom and gloom. The neck feels nice. When I say it's heavy to play, it's not difficult to play fast on it. The bends are heavy, and that might actually be, well, you can take two different viewpoints on that. Some people would think, especially for a beginner, that that's really bad because it makes the difficult instruments even more difficult to play. But on the other hand, Gary Moore said that he used to put really heavy strings on so that when he so he would build strength so that when he goes to regular strings, he could bend much further than anyone else. So yeah, I mean, whichever way you want to look at it. Let's see how it stays in tune. It has a whammy bar, so let's try a few dive bombs and stuff like that. So far, so good. Very nice. Because this is in tune. And I've not done anything to the nut. Impressive stuff. So, on the balance of it, it's actually quite nice if you fix these issues, and the fret sprout issue has been fixed. Okay, it's a bit heavy to play. You swap out the pickups for something better, and it's not too bad. At 169 euros, I mean, a couple of things in the finish, it's no biggie. But then again, I do get the feeling that Harley Benton guitars can be a bit hit and miss. I don't know what quality control is like. This is definitely better than the cheapest Harley Benton Strat that I tried, which was not very good at all. And personally, I think it's better than the Squier Affinity that I've reviewed on this channel. Kind of buyer beware. The one that you get when you order one of these could be better than this or could be worse than this. But the good thing is that you can always send it back. And it's surprising how well it stayed in tune. Now for 169 euros, I'm a bit torn because partly it's really good, and partly it's so annoying. There are so many annoying issues, like with the fret sprout and with these things. And do you really want to start filing down frets as a beginner if you're buying your first guitar? No, you do not. You do not want to do that. You probably don't want a guitar that's really heavy to bend with. Whoops, drop my pick. You do not want these to be sticking out and hurting your hand. It's not, I mean, it's not brutally painful, but it's a bit uncomfortable. So many issues to fix, but the main bits, the neck and that, quite nice actually when you fix the issues. So you can always swap out hardware. Yeah, and it stays in tune, which is such a nice thing on a guitar, because it's annoying to play on a guitar that won't stay in tune. So on the balance of it, depends on who you are buying this. If you're well versed in doing your own setup and filing down fret ends and all that, then this can definitely be something to look at. If you're a beginner, as far as this particular one goes, I'd look at something else. Yeah, if you want to watch more of my guitar reviews, there's a playlist here somewhere. There's also a playlist with my music if you want to check that out. Click like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification thing, comment, let me know what you thought, and join me on Patreon because you get all of my music, access to my guitar course. There's a link in the description. You can even take that stuff for free. And I hope you have a nice day. See you in another one. Bye!